All right, microphone check. Therapy Without a Degree, chapter 46.
Yeah,
Kicking them out.
Yeah, we're just banging them out. I got Hitomi, Hideki, Takata.
Hideki's in the building.
Hideki's in the building.
Bullshit.
Let's go.
There we go. And then to my right, we got the infamous Crispy Patiri. We gotta have fired up now too to your name.
The time is now to get fired up.
The time is now to get fired up. So now let's talk about this Hideki thing because she's hating.
I'm hating on my nickname.
Why are you hating on the nickname, Hideki?
The fuck, man?
You've been doing the nickname for years now. When did we give you that nickname?
Yeah, now hold on. For any of our listeners, all right, Chris is actually the person who came up with this nickname because I call her it all the time on the podcast. So they definitely know about it. He's it. He's the
The
one.
originator. So people know about this name, like
Hideki?
throughout the podcast.
Oh yeah. They
talk about it.
He fucking talks about it every fucking episode.
Every episode. So 46 episodes, they know about Hideki.
Hey, listen, E, you gotta give me the cup, man. I'm waiting. We doing it live.
Oh yeah, we got on the live with the beatboxer. Yeah, he's a little. He needs a little shape up.
Johnny C's in the building. What up, Johnny C?
Oh shit!
Oh shoot!
Hey, shout out to everyone on the live watching on there.
You banging your shoe? What is that banging on here?
I think that's the vodka.
I don't know what's going on.
I think that's the vodka.
No. Hello. I'm hearing it on the thing.
There it is. Therapy
The vodka
Without a
hasn't
Degree,
even
the
hit me
podcast.
yet.
Make sure you hit it up.
The vodka's not working. Hello.
You hear it banging for real?
Not anymore. Oh,
You
I
good?
hear it again. It stopped. That's fucking weird. You want to put this on? Put it on.
I believe you.
Okay, but we have to stop it.
Maybe it's his phone.
Could be anything.
Let's rock it.
Let's rock it. Fuck it. But he's back.
Back like I never left.
Big deal, Crispy.
Oh my god.
Fired up already.
Excessive. Get fired up. You gonna rip the shirt on this one too?
I was gonna put the shirt on and then
Where's
rip it.
the white
I'm like,
tape?
I'll take it off. Actually, I got one. I might do the rip.
I think we're gonna need.
I think we're gonna do the rip.
We're gonna
take this off and do the rip.
I like your style.
Afterward.
Not the OVO one though.
Right?
No, not the OVO.
We're not ripping the OVO one yet. Not quite yet.
not yet. But yeah, if anyone that's listening remembers chapter 3 a while back, that was a really, really dope episode. That was me and Chris. We had the Think Big segment on there. We talked a lot of shit.
Man, you guys are on what chapter now?
46.
Look at that. They started the podcast that they're doing back. When was it? What month did we do chapter 3?
That was like the first week of December.
Almost a year. We're already on 40 what?
46.
46. So the podcast is growing. It just started from a simple idea. So shout out to Slim Jim here and Hideki.
Thank you.
Nina show over there. There she goes. Boom. So we're out here.
What up? So, what have you been doing, man?
All sorts of things, man.
You in your OVO shirt?
You got to be in the OVO shirt and represent.
So, hold on. Don't say nothing. What color would you say his logo is?
Who's the owl?
Yeah.
Gold and black?
It's not gold.
What color is it?
So what happened was, shout out to Darwin Graphics. He does our t-shirts and shit like that.
All right.
So he ended up doing like a silver on our black, and I thought it was
I don't know if you've seen
pretty
the
hot.
picture.
So this nigga says,
okay, I got you.
He says, let's do gold and black. And I'm like, nah. We can't do gold and black because that's on some Passaic Main Street, gold and black, Foreman Mills, clearance section, black and gold. I'm not hating. I'm just like,
But that's what she thought. She thought that was the gold I was talking about. And I'm like,
I know what gold she's talking about. That's that hood gold.
Exactly.
I got you.
But that wasn't. I was talking like that.
She's talking about this gold.
And then I was like, yo, what? Like your boy Drake. Like she's a big Drake fan. So I'm like, your boy Drake's fucking colors are gold and black, and she's like, that's not gold.
Oh, so that's the live people. What color is
Drake's?
The OVO owl? Is that gold? Is it yellow? What color is that?
Orange. What is it?
You said.
What do you think?
I feel like it's gold.
You see. She doesn't think
but
it's
for
gold.
us to have a black shirt with gold letters, it would be a hood shirt. See?
Yeah.
Depending on how big it is. Like this right here is fine.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you put the whole thing with gold, then you're just like a fake rapper or something.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, so we don't.
Nah, maybe I have a different gold.
Bro.
What?
Ever I say gold. So
see, it's definitely gold.
Okay, well then maybe
Mother
too much
pearl.
gold.
Mother.
Shout out to Ida Beatbox Barber. He does haircuts and he actually goes to the house $100 minimum. $100 for haircuts, yeah. Cause Alex Sensation, Pro Style, everybody. So
okay,
anybody out here needs the freshest shape up right now. I haven't got one since last week, but I'm gonna go.
But he cuts it that good that it just
cuts
stays
it
fresh.
that good. It just stays.
Fucking hair grows fast.
It does grow. It's going nuts. All over the place.
You got the fro. I think we got to take. Yo, what's it? Beatbox
Barber. He actually beatboxes. You know.
I was gonna say.
While he cuts your hair.
While he cuts my hair, and he does all sorts of things.
Wild shit.
All right, I think we gotta go back down to the.
Now I'm gonna do the hawk. It's gonna go all over the place. Just for 2 weeks.
Don't do the hawk.
And then I get rid of it.
What do you think about the hawk?
It was pretty cool.
You remember how it
Bring
was?
that
Like
back.
it was that, and then it was a lot here, and then it was a fade, skin tight fade.
Like you play soccer. You know?
So sort of like that.
Sort of like Chris is gonna be playing soccer on the low, giving out basketball, yo.
That's it.
But nobody's playing soccer at this time, so you're gonna be the only nigga with that haircut.
I go to Brazil. They always play soccer.
There you go.
Hey, shout out. That's right.
Brazil.
No more basketball for Chris. Also, anyone that doesn't know Chris, he used to be heavy basketball.
I actually played Division I basketball at Boston College, but I was a walk-on. I tried out for the team and I made it. I didn't get any scholarship or anything, but I still made the team. And then after that, it was just I haven't played since months.
Do you still would you ever think about is the passion still there?
Yeah, no, it is.
Because I see you still play, and I was happy. I've just seen you shooting around.
It definitely is.
And your mom's and shit. So
I got the little man doing the basketball thing, so he likes it.
Nice.
Because my question is there any step further you would ever want to take? Coaching?
Little bitty basketball I would do. I want to coach like high school, anything like that. I mean, I want to teach them from when they're young. I feel like if we catch them at like a bitty basketball age, it'll be a lot more effective.
Yeah.
So I'll coach my son's teams once he starts
getting
up there.
That's what I'm saying, because I know that. Because I know you personally, so I know the passion behind it. Like anybody, people probably wouldn't know. They just know from music and shit like that.
Yeah, no, but you know how.
But I know you, so that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
for it just to be like, you not doing anything with it,
it would be a waste. And that
not even a waste. I mean, you really fucking good. So I guarantee you could still do something.
Maybe adult leagues. You know, these adult
not even.
leagues.
I mean, maybe either
still play.
Yeah, you definitely still play, because I know you probably definitely still have it.
Yeah.
But something coaching, whatever.
That's a good idea.
What about following? Do you follow it? As much as you used to?
I do. I just started actually following it more now. Like I have a fantasy league. I don't know if you know how the fantasy leagues work with sports and stuff. So, I got the fantasy league going on and I'm following it more now. I'm trying to get back into it. I used to like the Nets when they were in Jersey. And I ended in Brooklyn and I'm like, what is this?
The same way.
I'm not really a Brooklyn fan, so I switched.
So are you a Knicks?
Nah.
Celtics?
Now I like the Celtics.
Really?
So I lived in Boston for a little bit, you know what I mean? So
yeah, okay. Bring it back to that. Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure how where you went with that. I'm the same way. I got a little offended only because, the Giants are here, but they're called the New York Giants. The Jets are here, but they're New York. So just
space, nigga.
But it don't just.
By the way, Hideki, somebody said if you called me a soccer mom. No, she didn't call me a soccer mom, Francis. What's up?
A soccer player.
No, the haircut. the haircut. But it would be really, really dope if when you coaching, you would probably be a phenomenal coach, bro, because what we're getting to is you're fucking now a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
So
that's very true.
So imagine that tie. You're a coach and you're a fucking motivator.
Bring the energy.
That's what I'm saying. Can you just imagine, like
Ray Lewis on the field?
Just fucking do it.
Yeah, that's right.
I did the fuck up.
I haven't really thought about it.
Like that, right?
I think he's outside here. Let's see. We might have a special guest coming through here.
Hey.
What up, buddy?
Where you at, man?
Come in. It's open.
All right. So where do we leave off with Crispy? With the motivation and the basketball.
Yeah. That goes perfectly together.
That's what I'm saying. If you tie two, you'd be the fucking best coach ever.
Yeah.
Do you remember his basketball days?
I know it's motivating for a short man to play ball the way he did. I heard he was pretty good.
He said short man.
Where we're from, we went to school in Lodi. There's a lot of Punjabs there, and they were also pretty good at basketball. So I do remember him playing basketball with Punjabi kids with turbans.
And if anyone's listening to this and they recognize that voice, you think they're going to recognize the voice?
Well, by 2 words they'll recognize.
Si hablan español. Oh, nen!
Then they'll recognize
what's the 2 word?
Oh, nen! Bacan Bacan, Mega 97.9. Let me introduce myself.
But yeah, we got him in the building. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, man, no doubt. I'm happy to be here. I'm on Gentleman's Jack Daniels right now. It's very, very good. So all I drink is that number 7, but I tried the Gentleman's Jack for the first time. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. What do you like to mix it with?
Oh, no, just straight up on the rocks.
Straight on the
Don't think I'm an alcoholic.
Absolutely not. But you know how to party. That's it.
You've heard about his basketball days?
Yeah. I mean, he told me about him playing college ball or whatever. I never really seen him play college ball. I seen him play at our celebrity basketball game.
Oh yeah, that was back in the day. There was a celebrity basketball game back.
Yeah, he was pretty
remember.
good.
We seen him there.
He's like Muggsy Bogues.
You know Muggsy Bogues.
No.
Muggsy Bogues was like the world's shortest.
I don't know.
5 what? How tall was he?
He used to dunk. I think he was
5'6".
He was like 5'1".
How tall?
Nah,
He's like 5'1".
5'6".
About the same height.
How tall are you, Chris?
I like to say I'm 5'8". Some people say I'm 5'7".
Okay, no,
But I'll just stick it at 5'8".
What does your doctor tell you?
He tells me whatever I want to think.
Go ahead and plead the fifth on
I think I'm 5'8". You're not. We're the same height.
We're almost the same height. I'm a bit taller.
You're a bit taller. The fuck out of here. We got people here trying to kidnap my dog.
Yeah. It's a nice
Shout out
looking
to
dog.
Princess.
Thank you.
Princesa.
Yeah, she heard that. She's like, I'm calling. So, tell us a little bit about the motivational videos. I want to know what made you...
Let me butt in here. Hold on. Tell us how you started tearing your shirts for these motivational videos.
Okay, so now this is good because the reason a lot of people ask me how did I get into ripping the shirts, and it's very simple. The man that's sitting right here gave me the idea of ripping the shirts to making it more catchy for people to actually
I said, listen, the content is fucking good. You know, there's a lot of people doing motivational videos, and this fucker Hogan ain't ripping his shirts anymore. So I said, well, that was a great gimmick, man. Rip your goddamn shirt, says you're fired the fuck up all the time. And,
it's fucking hilarious, too.
Get people's attention.
So how many shirts do you go through?
I counted. I've been through 25 shirts so far.
25 shirts.
25.
What do you do with the leftovers? Do you mop the floor and shit with it?
I was thinking about saving them for washcloths. You know what I mean? Or doing something with them, but I just throw them out, unfortunately.
Now tell us about the first time that you ripped your shirt. How did that go for you? How was that experience?
So the first time, I don't know if anybody...
I know his neck was all red.
It's always red. So every time I go nuts and it scratches.
What's your fingers?
Fingers are all cut up. It's like I work outdoors, lumberjack. But every time I ripped the shirt, the first time I thought it would be easy, and I tried the first time, it didn't rip. And I got mad. I'm like, I'm gonna do this shit again. It didn't rip. I'm like, I guess I can't rip shirts anymore. And then when I was talking on the phone with somebody, they gave me the idea of ripping a V-neck. And I'm like, maybe if I grab it like that, that's much easier to rip.
Right.
And then it's much easier. It is much easier to rip.
Or you cut a slit on the bottom portion of the shirt.
Or that.
And
so it's come right off.
And you just go up.
Yeah, so I have to bend down so people don't see them catching it in the right hand.
They don't see it.
That's the secret.
That's the secret. You heard it here first. Therapy without a degree. You heard the secrets.
That's it.
But what made you give you the idea? What's that job?
Tell your shirt, you don't need a degree for that one.
Whoa, rip the damn shirt. Well, it gave me the idea. It's just there's a lot of negative people out there, negative Nancy's, that just run around with bad energy.
When I say Debbie, you say Downer, Debbie, Downer, Debbie.
And there's a whole bunch of them like that. So I said, what if I just lift up everybody and I make these videos so people can see and stop being lazy fucks and not doing anything. And then that's how that all came about.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's really, really dope. And a lot of people starting to like it too, right?
A
See a lot of entrepreneurs shouting it out, reposting it.
All over the place, yeah. So
it's really, really hard, man.
Catching good.
And you do them, and then, okay, so what's the difference between the Motivational Mondays and the Fired Up Fridays?
Motivational Mondays to get everybody fired the hell up for the week. Now, Fired Up Fridays, since people are already excited on Fridays because it's the beginning of the weekend, which they should be excited every day, not just because it's the beginning of the weekend, I decided to throw a Fired Up Friday just so that they can get that extra little lit up their ass before the weekend starts. And that's how we came Fired Up Fridays. Plus, it makes sense. It rhymes.
So you just lit all the time.
All the time, like a lighter.
And he's not on Gentleman's Jack. He don't drink. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke weed or nothing like that.
And it's
he's just always
so what the fuck, man? Like how are you? Yeah, what's that natural shit? Like, are you on some Nature Valley type shit? On some Figment bars?
Nah,
like,
no Fig Newtons or Figment bars, nothing like that. Fig Newtons are nasty, by the way. I do maybe once a week, the Red Bull.
He does hookahs.
But the hookahs...
Okay.
I don't think that doesn't give you energy.
Don't give you energy. I'm just saying. That's just one vice.
Yeah. That's what.
They'll be like, yo, don't smoke. I'll be like, dude, you smoke hookah. It's worse, man.
Yeah, that's fucking mad cigarettes in one fucking sitting. But
yeah, that's what they say.
What motivates you, Mr. Motivator?
What motivates me? Let's see. The thing that motivates me the most is obviously family first. My son's a big motivational factor because. If anybody has kids out there and you're listening to the podcast and you ever feel like you want to give up or you're just down and out, you're stupid because you have kids and you have something to live for.
Right. Do you guys have kids?
I have a 9-year-old son.
You have a 9, so you know. Listen, man, you're somebody's father. You know, you're everything to that kid. People out there in podcast land. You know, so whatever it takes to succeed and for that child to grow up and be a great individual, you must do. You know, so be fired the fuck up every day, man. That little kid's looking up to you. Yep. And I'll be damned if my kid's ever ashamed of me. You know.
That's what's How many kids you have?
I got one.
That's awesome. Shout them out. But being a parent is crazy different. It turns your life around. It makes you start seeing shit different. Right. It wants you to motivate people, want to motivate them.
I mean, do you consider my pets? You know, I'm a mother.
Well, nah, I mean...
I get up and I walk the nigga. Like, can I get some credit?
Right.
When it's cold?
He never gonna be like, my mommy gonna beat up your mommy. You know, he can't fucking talk. but a kid would, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with that. So now, what's next? You got the videos. Do you have any other plans?
Well, we gotta start the seasons of it. So season 1 just is a little like tease for everybody. So
all right, Mr. Netflix over here with seasons and shit.
That's hard. We got the Netflix on us. We got season 2 coming up here, so we're just gonna make it even more, potent and more on a daily basis, so we can get that out there. Daily basis, maybe do a little traveling. And do the little segments somewhere, rip the shirt in the middle of a boardwalk or something. You know what I mean?
Oh.
A little background.
Fired up abroad.
As long as you're not, what is it? You're not 100 something feet away from school, you're good. Or a park, you're good.
Right in the middle of the school. All right, why not?
Want to make them little booger eaters.
If you make you might make the news. You'll go viral. Like there was some guy just saying get fired up in the
middle of the gymnasium.
See a little 6-year-olds.
Fire the fuck up!
What you learned today?
That's fucking
better learning drugs, right?
Like I'm fired up like Crispy.
That's some good publicity.
What about YouTube? You gonna do anything on YouTube? Because right now all your stuff is Instagram.
It's on Instagram. I got the YouTube channel. I've been putting it up on the YouTube here and there, but. I really should be pushing the YouTube a little bit more than I am. I've been concentrating on Facebook and Instagram, but
it makes sense because that's where Instagram, Facebook. That's where everybody is.
Yeah, they interact and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but YouTube will be coming soon.
Okay.
It'll be soon
coming.
Soon come.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you think is one of the number one reasons why people get less motivated? And why sometimes they need that motivation? Or when they feel like they're motivated and then something, whatever, and they just stop and they fall off. What do you think?
They're pussies, that's why.
That's
That's the fact of the matter. If you get demotivated by something, then you know what I'm saying. You're just gonna. It's gonna be like, what the hell's going on? Well, how you getting demotivated? You're that like weak that you're gonna let something affect you, or are you strong about what you believe in?
I'm with that. So that's
100%.
That's the number one reason people.
100%. Scared.
Have you ever gotten up on a motivational Monday and like you're like, fuck this, I don't want to fucking do it, I'm not motivated, I want to stay in bed, it's raining? Have you ever?
Honestly, I've never said that. The only thing that I have said is, shit, I don't want to hurt my neck again when I rip these shirts. That's the only thing that goes through my head when I'm about to do it. I'm like, damn, I had another shirt down the tubes. But other than that, I just get right up.
You said phase 2 is coming, right? You should light yourself on fire for phase 1 and 2.
Hey, God bless your soul.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. Get fired up.
Literally fired the fuck up.
That should be phase 3.
Yo, where's Haynes? Yo, shout out to Haynes. You guys got a sponsor, Crispy.
Haynes got a sponsor, Fruit of the Loom. You know, I'm not biased.
Fruit of the
Loom, Haynes, whatever. Victoria's Secret. You got white shirts. Sponsor it up.
Victoria's Secret.
Whatever.
Didn't Jordan used to do like the endorsement for Fruit of the Loom? They had like this ginormous package and tidy whities on TV.
Yeah, he did.
Hey.
The early 90s was the fucking worst.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Ginormous package.
You had like a baby arm popping out of the tidy whities.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
That shit was ruthless.
All right, so let's get to the topic because I've been waiting and itching and we got 3 guys on the fucking podcast. Joe said he's ready to talk some shit, and I'm ready to rip him a new one.
Always.
And we're ready for battle. So last week I went to a wedding. Said to me, she's single. She says to me, I want to be your wing woman. I mean, no, can you be my wing woman? I was like, I got you, girl. You know, but I'll set you up. So she had this her eye on this little shrimpy, like this little shrimp, little ass nigga.
Weasel.
Chiquito. Yeah.
Weasel. Okay.
So
I didn't know women needed wing women though.
I didn't either.
It's so easy for women.
Let's before we get to that, yeah.
But I was like, but whatever. So it ended up that this guy ended up picking her up. So I didn't have to do any work. She didn't have to do any work. So it was perfect. I just felt like, okay, we're
apparently
victory.
the shrimp didn't have to do that much work either.
he was wanted at this point.
Right.
So he's like, okay.
She a good looking girl, what?
I would say so.
Take the
love
shrimp,
is love.
please.
All right.
I'll set you up.
There you go.
I got you. He ended up picking her up.
Baby on.
He ended up picking her up. He was like, oh, you gonna save a dance for me? You gonna have my number? All this bullshit.
Spitting game should be, huh?
But come the next day, he doesn't hit her up, and she's like, he hasn't hit me up or whatever. I was like, maybe he's playing that, you know, that game where you ask for the number, you wait a little while, and then you hit.
Well, they didn't chill that night after the wedding, did they?
They didn't chill.
Oh, he didn't bang her.
Oh, okay. If he would have banged, I could see why he didn't call her, but.
Nah.
There's no excuses at this point.
So it was a family wedding. The bride ended up shouting out everybody who helped. He was part of like the photograph, the DJ, the entertainment group. So she ended up shouting, oh, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yo, this is too fucking easy. So she tagged him and she went on his shit and she did a little bit of creeping.
Yeah, a little research.
She did a little creeping and she found out that this motherfucker who was fucking just spitting out game, I wouldn't say married, but I would say horny to the point where he's like posting shit with his girlfriend and just like the captions are like fucking paragraphs. It's just like, I love you so much, you're the air that I breathe, I can't live without you. I fucking capture these photographs with you know, other people in love and shit, and
but it's her fault, man. He's not the corny. It's her fault.
Who's fault?
It's the girl you're the wing girl to. It's her fault.
She probably started flirting first.
First of all, nobody flirts with this fucking shrimp.
Time out.
So this fucking shrimp gets approached.
Shrimpies don't get love?
I don't Fucking think
He wasn't looking for love.
He said, I don't fucking think so. But I'm saying he bagged her. I didn't have to do any work. I was ready to be a wig woman.
She smiled at him apparently with a pussy because she was looking for him. She was looking for something.
God.
You know, so she gave him the evil eye.
She called it.
And his little shrimp ass was like, still got it.
He did? Okay, so is that what it's about? It's about
sometimes it is.
About still having it?
Sometimes it is. Some old, how old is he? Was he older?
I wouldn't say he's old. I would say his 20s.
Seal the deal.
I told her, you see why I needed you to jump in because
one girl against three guys.
My opinion, just first off, that is just, sometimes it's just fun. This goes both ways, girls too and guys. Sometimes it's just fun to flirt. You have no intentions. It's just fun to flirt.
But that's fine, flirt. But like, do you have to go to the extra mile and be like, let me get your number and all this other bullshit?
No, he got her number.
He got her number.
Okay, there's no common business interest or anything. It was just, you want to hang out type shit.
I don't know what their conversation was about, but I know her.
Did she sell fucking insurance or something?
No.
Can he use her
no, for
any way other than sexually?
No.
I don't think they even had anything sexual.
That shrimp is a very sexual being. From what I've gathered so far.
Very horny individual.
You have to put like a picture of a little sexual shrimp. Just fucking Google that shit and see what comes out.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think first of all, the guy is happily in love. It seems with the paragraphs.
Time out. Is it happily in love or like are you out here? Okay, go ahead.
Was it open bar?
It was open bar. Don't blame it on the alcohol. Don't blame it on the alcohol because Joe asked me the same question. I said it was fucking cocktail hour. Like it started really, really, really fucking soon.
I gotta see a picture of both of them.
I gotta see shrimp.
I can't come to any conclusion unless I see shrimp.
I gotta see.
You gotta see a picture of the shrimp.
I gotta see shrimp.
What is she? Is she a white girl?
No, she's Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Puerto Rican and Dominican. Okay.
So the looks, how does the looks give a factor? Where does that?
Does it matter? That matters.
I mean, if she
how does that matter?
Like, because if she's hot and the shrimp is like disgustingly ugly, then he's looking at it like, wow, I'm getting approached by a girl.
Obviously got options at this point, man. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird.
I think the girl's just bitter because shrimp denied her sexual advances, and she don't like that. So, she's just like, how the hell did this happen to me? You know what I mean? And then shrimp is just like fucking the hero here.
Yeah, he's just trying to bang. He got the number.
Shrimp is on a rampage.
But he didn't hit her up.
Shrimp is the fucking man.
He is the man. Shrimp.
Okay, all of a sudden Shrimp is the man?
I'm giving it to Shrimp.
I want Shrimp to be my wingman.
Shrimp is going to be on the next therapy fucking...
That's terrible. Shrimp is going to be on the next
podcast. We must invite Shrimp.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm going to invite Shrimp to La Mega as well.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Shrimp, where you at? We're bringing on the radio.
But I have to speak Spanish. Dímelo, camarón.
Is he Spanish? What do you think
he is? He's whiter than
Shrimp
fucking
white?
paper.
He's a white guy.
More the man.
It makes it even more the man.
He's even more the man.
He's European.
Bagging Spanish chicks.
He said he was like a plethora of fucking countries. I was like,
white people always say
listening is open bar.
Is Shrimp a ginger?
He's the blonde. He's not a ginger. He's blonde.
Okay.
You guys are really into this look. So let me fucking look this nigga up.
Please, look him up.
I want to see.
I've been shrimp my entire life, and I want to date shrimp.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
I thought you said Shrimpy had no game.
No, man, she changes. I heard the story.
Yeah, apparently.
Unfold here.
Should have bagged everybody in the wedding.
Everybody does have a fucking baby arm. That's why he didn't call her back.
Shrimp's hung like a horse.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking hung like a horse.
What does Shrimp do for a living?
Well, I guess he entertains. Like,
he's an entertaining shrimp.
God, Shrimp's doing it.
He's an entertaining shrimp.
Luis Martinez. Cameron.
He's an entertainer, all right.
He said he's an entertaining shrimp. I can't. You guys have to give me a second, though. So.
Shrimp is an entertainer. Was he with the entertainment company, or he was a mutual friend of somebody?
No. He was with the entertainment. So
he was with the entertainment company.
Yeah. So this nigga was
Shrimp does this shit all the fucking time.
That's what I'm saying. He
just changes everything.
He does this every way.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Shrimp was just being nice because he was getting paid to be there. He's like, yeah, bitch, I'll give you my number. It's probably not even Shrimp's number.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Probably his manager's number.
Right.
But he ended up
Shrimp's
like
a Chippendale.
He does this at every wedding just to see if he still has it.
Right.
so that's the thing.
Well, not even. He probably just gets approached. I worked for a private entertainment company when I first began in my career.
Mm-hmm.
And, you get a bunch of drunk, like, aunts and cousins and a bunch of floozies. And, if you're not the DJ or the MC, then you are called a party motivator. So it is your job to motivate these people to dance and to talk to them. And you engage in flirtatious activities with them. So
But
Shrimp
that's it? Is
was
that
just
what
doing
it
his job.
Yeah, that's his job.
And your girl took it personal. That girl took it personal. Your girl.
You think so?
What's her name?
I don't know. All right, okay. Oh, all right. So let me tell you what I can.
Wow.
Can I tell? Okay.
You can
So
say
what she did was she fucking I fucking commended her for it. I was like, yo, you go, girl. So let me tell you. So with all those pictures, with all the fucking captions, she went and she liked all the fucking pictures with him
Of Shrimp.
and her. No, him and her together. Shrimp
And his
Oh,
girlfriend.
the
Shrimpy.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
Shrimp don't give a fuck.
Oh, Shrimp loves that.
Espérate. So Shrimpy took. He had the pictures. She liked all the pictures. She's like 5-6 pictures or whatever the fuck it was, back to back.
First of all, it's a psycho. She knew this guy for 6 hours.
Yeah, she'd love already.
6 hours she knew this guy.
No.
She's trying to ruin his relationship.
The home record.
She is.
No, she okay. So basically, he ended up picking her up, and then she ended up creeping or whatever. Hello, welcome to 20.
All the photos.
Right, she
Picked
liked
up
all
and
the
dropped it.
photos, and then he ended up fucking putting his fucking shit private.
Right.
You could see from that. That's Shrimpy.
Oh, Shrimp is like a little person.
Shrimp. A Jack Little.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
To be
that's what you
politically
call
correct, he's
Shrimp's
a
like a
person.
little Guido.
a Jack Little.
Oh
person.
god.
Little tiny Guido, man.
What's up with that hair, man?
He's
What is
European.
that?
I told you.
Listen,
Jersey
man.
Shore. That's him.
Latino,
I am
South
Justin
Dominican,
Jersey Shore.
Puerto Rican. Shrimp is out of your league, my love. Shrimp is way out of your league. That's why.
How is Shrimpy out of you? Have
Shrimp is fucking
Come on,
gorgeous.
Shrimp's
I don't gotta see
he's
him.
gorgeous.
No one touches
Oh, well,
Shrimp.
there's a better picture. He's the
It
little.
looks like a little Italian Ricky Martin.
Yeah, he
Little
is
short-
like an Italian.
Fucking beautiful.
You gotta
Look at
fucking.
him. Yeah,
You're just full of hashtags.
Jesus Christ. Ultimate Party Central. Shout out to friggin' Ultimate Party Central in Madawan. Wow.
I say you just.
Oh my god, you just shouted everything out. Okay, so
Let Shrimp be Shrimp and go on with his life. What's his real name, by the way?
So you.
Justin.
Justin.
Oh my god.
Justin
Both
Allen.
of you guys, shut the fuck up.
That's a great name. That's a great name.
Wait, time out. So you guys are siding with Shrimpy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Go ahead, you go. Tell her.
Oh, of course. I told her. I said you might get a phone call.
She up right now?
She about to be.
Hey.
She a fucking about to be.
By up stalking Shrimp's page.
It's private. It's private. So she's like, fuck that.
I got a fake page. Follow him and stalks him anyway. It's not too hard to do.
It's so
That created a
malo.
fake page already.
All of you guys are terrible. Terrible human beings.
Just speaking facts.
She knows what it
Oh,
is.
she's half and half. We're not going to speak Spanish, too.
Oh, shit.
But she sounds like a gringa.
We're not a 97 punto.
She is probably sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Wake that ass up, girl. Wake that ass
Either
up.
that or she reconciled with Shrimp.
Please leave your message.
Shrimp's
She
probably over her
reconciled.
house right now.
Shrimp's going to town on her right now.
Oh my god, you're terrible.
Hold on.
Serial bag.
Yeah,
of shrimp.
hypothetical. If he messaged her after.
Problems we got with you right now.
Wait, time out. We're talking about the topic that you talked to us about. I got DJ BACAN BACAN from 97.9.
Right. Are you sleeping? Alright, so here we got the whole skinny on everything. You went to this wedding, right? You met one of the entertainers. His name is Justin.
Oh my
Great
god.
looking little short dwarf Guido guy. Good looking guy, so I don't blame you for giving him the eye. Alright, so
I know,
man.
these guys took it too far.
Alright, so you met Justin and you guys hit it off that night. And you're waiting for the guy to call, he never calls you. First of all, you know the guy's 6 hours. But then you go ahead and you stalk his Instagram page and you like the pictures of him and his girlfriend to the point where he had to block you. Is this right?
He didn't block me. He put his page on private. It was public and he put it
Well, I wonder why. So to make a long story short, Shrimp never hit you up again. I think you were just a little too aggressive, and you might have been out of your league here with Shrimp. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Crispy.
My name is Crispy. Listen, okay. First of all, we already came to the conclusion that Shrimp is just on another level right now, right?
He's a guy.
So instead of stalking little Shrimpy,
he's a small guy.
Gotta stalk somebody by the name of Crispy who will not block his page when you start liking pictures all through the Instagram. Alrighty? So it was nice chatting with you.
Hold on.
I'll let you. I'll give you all Crispy's information. He's a little cutie that we've known each other for how many years now?
He's not that good at sealing the deal.
10 years, I would say.
I know Crispy for 10 years.
I'll give him all your information. But Joe wants to talk to you.
I just want to clarify that I was, first of all, it was not out of my league, whatever that means. That was kind of like offensive.
Drunk.
I did not stalk his page. I was simply trying to see.
Oh, you know what? Then all the facts that I heard are incorrect. Then
hold on, debatable. How many?
This conversation is over. Hold on.
How many
you guys said he was out of her league because you thought he was cute. Just because you thought he was cute does not mean that she was out of her league. I told you. Like down there, want to see your picture. Hold on, give me a second. Go ahead.
Oh, they didn't even see a picture of me, and they said he was out of my league.
You didn't get a phone call back.
Can we pull up your Instagram?
Just don't ask. Just
for crying out loud.
Yellow.
You guys are so funny. What do you think?
We're gonna pull up your Instagram. Is that alright? Because that might change things.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
No, he never called back. He never called. Period. And he didn't call because he had a girlfriend.
Right. So how does this bother you, or why does it bother you?
Which one?
But what if he was gonna call back days later?
Which one is she saying?
Yeah, but he's an entertainer. There was alcohol involved. He's a party motivator. That's his job.
His job is not to flirt with him. Excuse me. Are you single? That's why you're single.
No, he was doing his job. I'm not single.
Your girlfriend was sitting here about to be single.
No, it's not. It's just on me. That little Guido got one over on you. All right?
You say he's not going to flip on you.
Hell, he entertained you, all right. He entertained you. He got paid and then he stopped entertaining you.
No, I didn't pay him. So
right, but whoever's wedding it was paid him. Yeah, let me be a dick before I get my money here. No, man.
Well, so they're
What? You wedding hop a lot here.
Yeah, you're going out. Your page is on weddings. What, you're a wedding entertainer too?
I'm a wedding entertainer? What do
you had like 7 different weddings here.
Oh, I did go to a lot of weddings.
Yeah, what's up with that?
You're a wedding crasher.
You look for different shrimps?
I'm looking for different shrimps now. I wasn't looking for anybody either.
That's his nickname.
Oh, I know. I picked that up. Thank you.
Okay.
Now they think I'm ugly and dumb.
No, we don't think you are. Nobody ever said you were
very pretty.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Crispy is trying to pick you up.
I'm just looking at pictures here. That's all I'm doing. I'm no shrimp, don't get me wrong, but
well, Crispy is pretty shrimpish, but he has a big personality, so it makes up for it.
It's just like comedy is not like on the radio. You're not supposed to say his name. Oh my gosh.
You're Justin, yeah, Justin and and you guys are gonna be part of the podcast here.
Aaron.
Where's she from?
Oh my
Half Dominican, half Puerto Riqueña. ¿De dónde? De New Jersey.
That's what I am. Oh my god.
Do you hear this guy's voice? He makes everything sound so fucking poetic and nice.
Right. It's my job. Just like Shrimp did his job, I do mine. I speak for a living. Usualmente en español.
I have to say, you guys definitely woke me up.
It's too early to sleep.
Pretty fucking early, man. What are you doing in bed at 11 o'clock? No weddings tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Shrimp.
Shout out to Shrimpy.
I just added him. So.
All right, first of all, Shrimp, he won this battle. If you're listening, Justin, he won this battle.
You got a new follower too, Shrimp.
Can we tag?
Chris really fucking just followed him.
We're definitely gonna tag.
Followed him and her.
You should have stalked Shrimp's page.
Oh my god, you showed them his. Oh my god, that's
He had a girlfriend, big fucking deal. It's 2018,
Apparently,
17,
that was
all
one
guys,
of the ways for them
do
to
the
come
same.
up with a fucking opinion to look at you guys. I don't
yeah,
know.
of course, that makes a
I
big
think they
difference.
just catfished me on some shit.
No,
like,
no,
what?
you
I gotta
must,
look at hit
I mean,
Shrimpy.
you must look at people. You know, there's different breeds of people. You can tell right away.
But let me tell you something, and I hope that you don't get jealous, but there was a bigger reaction when they saw Shrimpy. They were like, oh my god, he's
Shrimp's
handsome.
gorgeous.
He's beautiful.
See, look at this.
I don't even want to talk to you after seeing him.
He was out of my league, and that's why he
All right, he's a 3-foot gem. He's a little 3-foot Guido. Good things
I'm
come in
telling
small
you.
packages.
just tried to add me.
Quite good.
You and I'm adding Justin. It is what it is.
I'm only
He's
adding
keeping
Justin.
his palate open.
It is what it is. If you don't go for it, I'll just bag Justin.
I'm gonna blow Justin's mind tomorrow when he wakes up. He's gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Some Spanish
Let's
radio
all
guys
add
following
Justin.
me. Why?
We're all gonna add Justin.
Everybody.
Should we tag him in the episode?
Please don't.
Yeah, tag him. Fuck that. Tag
Hey,
him.
fuck it. He'll love it.
Saying his name. Is this live? Oh my gosh.
No,
Live.
we're not live.
We're not gonna edit shit out
You're
neither.
live on the radio.
Today's Friday, goddammit.
Don't worry, there's mad Justins in the fucking world.
It's only one Justin
I
Aaron.
think we need to hear from him.
Only one Justin that counts.
We gotta call Do you have Justin's number? We'll fucking call him
Call him
right now.
right now.
Why did you not back?
Call Justin
Wait,
on
she
three-way.
has Justin's number?
Do you?
Alright, we're calling him.
Let's call him.
He got the story wrong. He never gave me his phone number.
See,
What the fuck? Yeah,
he took
it's
her
even
number.
worse this way.
He took her number. I told you this. He took her number and never called her.
Oh, because he was doing his job. Hell yeah, sure, give it to me.
He was just doing what
But
motivators do.
No, but he bagged her. Like I told you, I didn't.
Did you say, "Hey, do you want my number?" Anything like that? Like, how hard were you flirting?
Why the hell would you just get his Instagram?
No, I didn't say, I'll tell you how I got his Instagram, but you just have to listen. I didn't say anything to him. Me had told me, my sister, my aunt, we're going to take a picture, and he started to talk.
What did you need a wing girl for? Quote.
Oh, because I was trying to meet somebody there.
Okay, so you met Shrimp.
So actively trying to meet people when I was home that day.
Except hold on. Shrimp bagged you, yet you're out trying to meet people like Shrimp.
I know. How crazy is that, right? Okay, so I meet him, whatever. So then he asks me if I'm staying at the hotel. He says, where are you from? That he loves to hang out in Jersey City. He wants to hang out. He wants to meet up.
So if he had a girlfriend, he was looking for something convenient. He asked if you were staying at the hotel. Was a wedding at a hotel?
Yeah. It wasn't at a hotel.
It was
like,
close by.
I don't remember where he was from.
Well, that's not good.
It was open bar. We told you this. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah, you're wrong here.
Honestly, I don't think
You're a wedding crasher is what I got out of this.
they're not.
You're going to have better luck with Crispy. Don't worry.
Chrissy has a kid.
He'll call you back 20 times the next
He
day.
said Crispy got a kid.
You're probably going to block him.
And Chrissy looks like an entertainer also, so if that's his job is to mess around with other girls while he has a girlfriend. I don't want to meet Chrissy.
I haven't had a girlfriend in I don't know how many years.
Long
But
time.
this could change.
He has no exes.
You seem like a nice guy, Christy.
Very nice. Too nice. That's why he hasn't had a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Again, I'm no shrimp. I can't pretend to be
So
shrimp.
anyway, he asked me for my number. He introduces me to his cousin, and he says it's a family business. Introduces me
Maybe he
to
was
some
just
other
marketing and
guys.
networking.
Right. He was trying to get another wedding out the deal.
Another wedding anniversary, what?
Yeah, he's marketing.
He peeped their Instagram. He says, he peeped their Instagram. He says, this girl goes to 50 fucking weddings a week. Shit, I can make a killing here. And of course, he's going to be nice to you.
Well, the first wedding was in October, and the other wedding was in November.
That's good enough.
That's good enough, right? That's good enough. When's the next one?
This is how, I don't know. This is how I got the Instagram. My cousin's wife posted a thank you post, and she tagged the venue and tagged the
Shrimp?
entertaining company. So I clicked on the entertaining company to see if Justin had an Instagram. So when I click on it, it's very easy. His picture comes up.
You don't have a boyfriend, do you? That's pretty psycho shit there, too, man. Go to those extents.
Focus, he's tagged in it. So I go to his Instagram page and I was like, to see if it was public. It was public. And then I found all the posts.
How do you know it's a family business? How do you know Shrimp is not a twin? And you got the wrong twin.
No. page on private then.
Oh, because the twin was like somebody randomly fucking stalking me.
No.
You don't know enough about shrimp to judge them.
Excuse me. If you have your page on public, that's not random. You have your page as I have my page on private. So,
All right.
so random people don't randomly start liking my picture.
We've heard enough. We'll call you later, all right?
Oh my god.
You take care of yourself.
Alright, I'm going back to sleep.
All right.
Nighty.
Okay, bye.
We'll call shrimp next.
Well, that just reassured our.
Does it? Tell me. Does that change anything?
Changes nothing.
That okay, you guys at this point you guys saw Shrimpy, you saw how handsome he was, and you guys were all googly eyed over him.
I'm not feeling.
You saw
I'm not feeling the mohawk, whatever that is. I don't know.
Okay, Joe was like, who are you calling?
Marlon.
Oh my god, you're just calling random people
Marlon
now.
is next on the podcast.
She's like, don't post that anywhere. Marlon, actually, he's from Puerto Rico. No, he's from Puerto Rico. He's from Puerto Rico.
Marlon,
after all that fucking hurricane came, shit, he moved over here trying to do better for his family. But
Shout out to Marlon for doing better.
Shout out to Marlon, papi. Yeah.
It was the Dominican, Marlon.
I fucking hate you guys. Okay, so
You're Dominican. How come you're not saying it?
because I'm Puerto Rican at this point. Like when you start dating a fucking
There he is.
that's
Where you
it.
from?
Where you from?
You not Puerto
I'm from here.
You're like Irish. You're definitely Irish or something, right?
I'm Italian.
You're Italian, okay. At least not like other white people. I'm fucking half American Indian and this and that, and Irish and 30% this and that.
But just because you live with a Puerto Rican don't make you.
No, not
But
because
your
just
Puerto
like
Rican is half Dominican.
what?
Your girl is half Dominican.
Yeah, half Dominican, half Puerto Rican.
Right.
But they're
Dominican,
basically
Dominican,
just Puerto Rican because they don't even fucking rap their fucking
And I
Dominican
don't see
side.
any Dominican in
Speak
there.
Spanish, your girl?
Yeah,
Well, DR and PR is the same shit, kind of.
it's definitely
really is.
not. It's definitely not.
very
Like
similar.
I'm more Dominican. She's more Puerto Rican, and
It's
like
very,
it's,
very similar.
no
Oh,
What's
yeah.
your favorite food? Like Spanish food?
Spanish
No,
food.
what kind?
I don't want to be cliche.
Culture?
Yeah.
I love South
How is Puerto Rican and Dominican is almost identical.
It's not.
Yes, it
though.
is.
No. What
What
are
is the
you? Okay,
difference?
come on. What are
Where
you?
from?
I am Jewish.
That's why.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm
I know
Puerto
you're
Rican.
lying.
She's Dominican. But listen,
Okay.
we both have the worst Spanish out of any Latino race. You know, we're all very similar.
Wait,
loud.
you're talking about
We all make good music. Puerto Rican and Dominicans are the same. We're next to each other.
It's not. It's not.
What's the
It's not.
difference?
It's very different.
You guys are darker, so.
Okay, but the food is very different.
No, it's not. Food is fucking like the rice and beans, goddammit.
It's not.
Same
You
shit.
guys make your
Empanadas,
sofrito.
pastelillos,
Same thing.
Your sofrito
That
is
shit's banging,
different.
too.
Look, like
Dominicans cook
I had to learn a whole different language when I got with this chick. I was like, she was like sofrito. I was like, sofrito. What the fuck is that? You know, and I'm Dominican. I'm like, what is that? What is that called? Can't even fucking remember.
What do Dominicans do?
With the sazon?
Sazon, you see? I was like, pásame el sazon so I can, you know, season the fucking meat. And
Yeah,
she's
but
like,
in essence, it's the same shit. You're chopping little vegetables. It's like the same.
Okay, what do you call those green beans in the fucking rice?
Andules.
Huh?
No.
Or sweet peas.
Right, there's different fucking words we do.
Dominicans call it guandules. You guys call it gandules.
Oh, you said that wrong too. It's guandule.
You see what I mean? It's a whole different fucking culture. It's like you guys are Jamaican and a Dominican.
Nah,
you might
that's
as
not
well.
that.
It's different.
Listen,
it's a completely
you speak
different.
more English just like me.
Okay.
So
I mean,
so we're
I
more
can't
similar
remember
than you think. Once we're raised here and we're Latino, we are the same shit. Our parents are all like kind of embarrassing to us. You know, when they show up to school. We all like, our house smells like fried fucking food. We all get hit as children. You know, what is the difference?
I don't know. I didn't get hit. I got slapped once, but that's it. I didn't really
Your
get hit.
parents are probably very modern. I got my ass beat.
He said my parents are probably modern.
My mom used to yell and shopping more. She didn't give a shit.
Mm.
You know, most Spanish
It's a whole
parents.
different world dating a Puerto Rican.
Why? Or maybe you're Puerto Rican from the island. Even that's kind of strange to me. You know, I'm raised here.
I don't know. I mean, maybe my mom is a different type of fucking Dominican. That she's not.
What kind of Dominican is she? Well, you said you have Japanese in you.
Same.
Yeah.
So that changes.
I mean, but I feel like my father is more Dominican than my mother. My father would be like.
So who's the Jap side? Your mom or your dad?
My father's Japanese, but he'll be like,
that's the man.
He'll be like, "Está lloviendo," and my mom's like, "No, it's not sheep." He'd be like, "In the R." And my mom's like, "Who gives a fuck if it's raining in fucking Dominican Republic?" But that's how he's
Japanese. He's super intelligent, so just listen to him.
That's a fucking cliche too.
No, that's true.
That is true.
That's 100%.
Those folks are genetically superior. They've been evolving for hundreds of millions of years.
True.
Y'all terrible, but I mean, I'll take that cliche.
Hey man,
I got
Japs are the Japs.
Chris says it's the same. He's Puerto Rican.
If you don't agree with me, then throw out your fucking smartphone.
Full Puerto Rican?
Nah, it's Sicilian.
It's just okay. So your mom's Italian, I know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How the fuck does that happen?
Best of both worlds somehow. Best of both fired up worlds.
Well, it's a very common mix, you know, because we used to share something in common, which is called freestyle music. The Italians and the Puerto Ricans both raged over it. So I guess it was during that era.
And that's why I love freestyle.
Little sperm was hopping up and down listening to freestyle.
Stevie B inside the womb.
Right. The Italian girl thought she was doing something naughty by being with like a Spanish guy. You know, she had a little jungle fever. You know, and that's the way it happened. The Puerto Rican guy came with an earring on his left earring and like swag, you know, and fucking.
Your fucking accent is on point. Do it again.
What?
That guy.
Italian guy. Italians talk like, what's going on?
Then we got Crispy.
All right. Half Greek ball, half fucking Andule. But again, Puerto Rican and Dominicans are pretty much the same.
I bet.
Take it from me. I work for La Mega. I don't see you speaking much Spanish.
Who?
You're not speaking Spanish.
I'm not speaking Spanish
every day.
I'm not speaking Spanish. I know for a fact. I had these fucking Colombians in the car because I'm Ubering now.
Also very similar to us. All
and
the same,
this guy just basically ripped me a new one. He was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're speaking." I was like, "Mi amor, I'm speaking Spanish." Like, what else do you want me to tell you?
That sounded pretty Puerto Rican when you said that.
That was.
That's what I'm telling you. There's so much influence in that Puerto Rican from her that I'm like.
Papi. And now you're like, mi amor.
You see, there's a fucking difference.
Well, the dialects are different. We speak different from people from Florida or North Carolina.
Sazon, sofrito. Like, what else
talk
do you
to
want
somebody
me
in LA, man. They talk like that. It's the same country.
You're freaking good at this. This is kind of creepy.
Right. Oh, man, I can't stand these fucking the way they talk out there.
That's horrible.
In LA?
In LA?
So horrible. And the thing was, I went over there. I went with Crispy not too long ago. And then they looked at us as if we were the weird ones. Hey, what's their deal, man?
They asked me.
I was doing an Indian accent.
Oh, yeah, let me see your Indian accent.
But they were, I don't want to do it right now. But these guys in LA, you know, obviously we were around like the radio folks. We kind of clashed heads with a few of them. But I'm like, dude, you guys speak like turtles. You know, and they told me that they're really chills, man. Hey, man, what's going on? I got some tickets for Disneyland, man.
Club's popping at 9 p.m., man. Let's go.
And they all talk like that. Them motherfuckers, we ain't the weird ones. You guys are. We're New York. We're Mecca.
They all talk like that?
A lot of them, yeah. The Anglo market is cool out there.
Yeah.
I've hung out amongst people from Hollywood. I got the chance to hang out with like the Adlers one time, and like all this people in Malibu. That scene was cool, but the Latin scene is just strange out there. It's very different from New York. See, New York is highly evolved because we have everything. This is the melting pot. This is Mecca. This is what makes us more intelligent than the rest of the world. Why? Because you're saying there's a difference between Puerto Rican and Dominicans. I don't think so. I think over here, once you're raised here for a few years, we kind of all learn from each other. You know, you can eat whatever type of food you want. All your friends are from everywhere. And I'm raised here. I wasn't raised in Puerto Rico. I mean, you know, they're cool. Mm-hmm. You know, I embrace that side of me, I guess, but I'm fucking Latino American. You know, it's different. We are evolved, you know.
I don't know, man. But when wifey tells you, pásame el sazón,
right, bro, I'll
you be like, ¿qué diablo eso?
As long as I'm gonna eat that shit, take all the goddamn sazón you want, man.
But you're like, es sofrito. You talking about sofrito?
About that.
No?
Nah, I eat whatever.
Oh, but he's talking about.
As long as you're making that rice for me, I'm good.
I gotta make sure because sazon to me is different. Sofrito is different. Like
both foods are banging. They're both really good food. Like
you can't beat it.
Colombians have good foods. Ecuadorians got good food. Peruvians have the best Latin
you think
fucking
Peruvian?
food ever.
You think Peruvians take the
Oh my God, Peruvians take the prize with it.
Man,
It depends what you're in the mood for.
I think Cubans fucking
Cubans the same shit as Dominican
Yeah,
Puerto Ricans.
same
Very
shit.
similar.
Peruvians
think
all
so.
sorts.
Peruvians are on another level because they have so much Asian influence. Actually, I was watching an episode of Anthony Bourdain, and he has like some friend over there, and they have like the most evolved like cuisine like on the planet, you know. And for Bourdain to say this shit and like this stuff, you know, this guy's been everywhere. Peru is very, very evolved with their food, man.
What about Mexican?
Mexican food is good. I just can't have too much hot sauce because I run to the bathroom. But I love it though.
Yeah, I love
And he
Mexican
does
food.
put hot sauce on people's.
Oh God! Oh yeah,
Do you?
I do. I
Like,
put hot sauce on people's tacos.
Beyonce over here, you be like carrying your fucking your hot sauce
When
in
you
your bag.
get out of the club, man, it's the best shit in the world. Those taco trucks over in Queens and stuff, so good. Mexicans are really, really fucking dope, man. Their culture is like
Yeah,
sick.
I do love their culture. Like one of my best friends is Mexican. You know Pedro.
Yeah.
I love their culture and shit, and their food is really, really good too. And it's so much different than what the traditional what you think is Mexican and all that. Like
Right.
it's really good. It's not just the whole like tacos and shit.
No, they have a lot of good like, food.
really good
Mexico is so big. It's different regions. So,
That's a fact.
Yeah, and then their music varies too. Like, you can't go to like another state and expect to play the same Mexican music than you would here in New Jersey, because some people are from Puebla, other people are from like it's very you got to learn the culture.
It's different type, like
Right.
not type of Mexicans, but is
different regions.
cultures,
Just
yeah.
like here again in Cali, they talk like that. In New York, we talk like this. What's up? You know, so it's the same shit. It's a big country, you know.
We just took a trip to
Pretty
Cali
fucking
recently
good at that
Right.
shit.
with the accents.
Oh, you got to be international. I'm on the radio. Again, I was raised here. Yeah, my parents may be Puerto Rican, but fuck, I love everybody. I grew up with everybody. I have friends from everywhere. You know, that makes you very, very diverse. You know, and you got to be ignorant and stupid not to embrace other people. I love everybody.
Let's talk a little
You
bit
know.
about that shit. Like how the fuck you ended up in radio? Like you're fucking good at that shit. You're really good.
I ended up on radio.
How'd that happen?
Well, I never really wanted to be on the radio.
What?
My old man was on the radio. I said, well, you know, that'd be kind of like stupid and, you know, for me to try to do that. Shit, those are big shoes to fill. I like DJing. I was obsessed with DJing and turntables. And, you know, we're young and just like crazy.
So
like anybody
for
growing
chill?
up in Jersey City or this Jersey area. So we loved hip hop music and all this hip hop music. And we'd buy the Source magazine, which you didn't have iPhones back then and nothing like that. And the back of the Source magazine, they had these DJ packages with turntables.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my brother, we didn't really have too much money. We used to look at these things like dreaming and drooling. Like, holy shit, I want turntables one day. We used to watch the movie Juice over and over and over and over. And now I watch those cuts. I'm like, those cuts suck. But back then it was the biggest shit in the fucking world. You know, so we finally got that DJ set one day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to get into it, but we got it. And we'd buy records and started with the whole vinyl and everything. I just fell in love with it.
Right.
My brother was more in the street. I was obviously younger. So he kind of left to the side because he was always out doing bad shit. And I'd be home playing with them turntables.
Just fucking with it?
Yeah, you know. And I never stopped. It was always like an obsession that I had. Then later on in life, I just kept on doing it. I was the DJ for the high school parties, and I started at 9 years old.
What?
With these vinyls. I was very, very
Wait,
young.
you were tiny.
And
You were shrimpy.
I was shrimpy. Because Wu-Tang is a generation before mine, but since my brother was older, I thank God for him. You know, there's pre-Drake, and then it's like AD and BC or whatever the fuck. Or it's pre-Drake and after Drake. If you're a Drake generation, you're a twat.
Oh.
If you're pre-Drake, then you're gully. You know, I could actually go up to somebody and defend my daughter and family if I had to. I knock somebody out if I had to. But these kids nowadays are different.
God.
But anyways, I thank God for my older brother. Because if not, I would have been a Drake child. my age. You know what I mean? But I started very young.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I never stopped the DJ and started doing parties, house parties, basement parties, whatever. As I got a little bit older, 17, 18, I got into the private entertainment company. And a good friend of mine worked in radio, and I would go hang out with him. Yeah. Drink with him mostly, just shoot the shit. He was just my good friend I grew up with. Right. His name was actually Polito Jr., son of Polito Vega, the almighty king of Latin radio. He's like the Spanish Howard Stern, very respected radio personality here in New York and abroad. He's known everywhere. He used to break all the big salsa artists. He's a legend. But his son and I were good friends. And I used to just go over there and hang out. One day he was like, hey, man, everybody left. I need you to record this. You speak good Spanish. I was like, record? Man, I don't fucking record. And he was like, please, I'm in a jam. I'm in a pickle right now. I was like, all right, well, I'll do it. It was a 10-second spot. And I recorded a 10-second commercial. And then I got a little recognition for it. They're like, wow, who is that? He sounds good. I said, really? Shit, I didn't even know I could fucking talk. And from there, I started recording more 10s, graduated to 30-second spots and 60-second spots. And before you know it, I was just all over the fucking radio in commercials, and I was listening to myself. Oh, that's me. You was hyped, right? Well, I guess so. I was younger. Young people's ignorance is bliss, and I guess it was a good thing at the time. I was enjoying it. Yeah. Then we did a demo. I worked promotions. Then I left on tour with a rapper for a whole year. But the demo was at the radio station. I actually got a call when I was on tour, and they were like, hey, man, so we aired your demo on air, and we asked the public what they thought, and they said that, yeah, we should give you guys a shot. I said, really? I was actually living in LA at the time, and I came back. I was like, fuck it. I did a whole year with a rapper, very known rapper, philosopher. Pretty much got the blessing to come back and do radio. Didn't know what the fuck I was going to do the first day. Just went with my little... Yeah, just went over there, and it was from 2 to 5 in the morning. It was called the Mega After Party. It was weekends at La Mega. Nice. And, man, we've been doing it ever since. Then they gave me a Saturday morning show, which is the show I do now. It's good. I love it, but it's a nightmare at the same time. I do the clubs on Friday night. I got to be at work at 8 in the fucking morning. You sleep? I don't sleep. You just go right to it. I just go, what is sleep? A couple hours, yeah. And from there, I got a call from Univision Radio, which I did for about 5 years. I got fed up with that shit. Then I went back to where I started initially. I've been doing radio now since 2009. So it'll be my 10-year anniversary in 2 years.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
What's been your most memorable moment so far in the game?
Memorable moment? There's so many. I would say the first time I signed that big money contract,
of course.
It was like a kind of a back and forth deal. It was like a little delay on one end. And it was just a good time because they were kind of like a little bidding war, and I just seen a lot of money out of nowhere. More than I knew what to do with at the time. I was so young. But that was pretty
I wish
cool.
that shit came out my way, right. More than what I knew what the fuck to do with it.
Right. I did national television with the other company. I did a lot of stuff. The company I'm with now, they do big events at the Garden, Prudential Center. So when I get to DJ at those events and big festivals, those are all memorable moments.
You're doing big things, man.
What's on the bucket list? What's anything you want to do next?
Well, now I'm just like, we got the number one show. Nice. 7 to midnight. So it's pretty cool. I'm just chilling. I'm very content with my job now. So it's just like, what else do I do on the side? Well, I'm gigging, doing a lot of club gigs and stuff like that. We've been dabbling into a few different projects. I like to do movies. Yeah, I played a gay biker the other day. I was an extra in some movie.
You acted.
As an extra. Yeah, and I got one more project coming up, so I just, whatever.
You want to get into that end?
Yeah, whatever comes my way.
I always ask.
I never leave radio. Radio's my heart.
That's your heart?
Oh, okay. Good.
Like I said, 2 to 5 in the morning, fuck, I made it. I don't want nothing else. I was grateful for that. Imagine that, you know.
So you just breaking barriers.
I'm just chilling, man. I'm just enjoying the ride.
That's good. That's what's up. I always ask. So you about to leave, right? We're about to wrap this up. What when you get in your car, you close the door. What the fuck do you put on the radio?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
I listen to everything. But I listen to so much Spanish music. Obviously, I love it, but I mix it fucking 5 hours a day,
right?
Live.
Right. That's his job. That's
my ears hurt.
That's it.
You know, I hear the song so much. I go to the club. There I give them a lot of variety. We play a lot of hip hop, little house music, whatever's hot, trap, you know, Latin music. I like rock and roll too. I listen to everything. If it's good, I put it on. But in my car, I like Q1043.
Yeah, that's your shit.
It's
104.3.
Yeah, my dad. That's my dad's music. He loves that shit.
Classic, man, that is some fucking rock and roll shit.
I make it still beats them, but still different thing.
It's
just chill.
It is
I want to be calm in my car.
I'm
crazy all the fucking time. I get to the clubs and I gotta turn it the hell up. You know.
That's what's up.
I listen to everything. Again, we are highly evolved. We are New York. All right? We are everything. Take all your Latino flags, you put them together. Take all your little Italian flags, we are all one over here. This is the melting pot. This is Mecca. I play for everybody. We're international.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And that's the message I like to get across to people. Word. And it's harder for a second generation Latino like myself because, you know, it's like, goddamn, would I fit in? Some people, very, very Spanish, kind of like look at me funny. You know, like, well, I can't really relate to him. You know, we're kind of like in a middle ground. So we're not white enough for the white people to like us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's just like we're in like a weird gray area. You know, and I like to break that barrier and say, yes, we are Latino. We are proud to be Latino. We're also proud to be raised here with American culture as well. You know, I like to, I hate when people alienate others. That's why when he said we're very different, you know, I was very strong in making a point that no, we're not. You know, we cannot alienate one another. Right. Because we all sleep on a mattress. We all use the bathroom. We all eat food.
We're all fortunate to do all that. We're all fortunate. So
embracing culture is a beautiful thing. Each culture has very, very nice things that you should be proud of. You know, but at the same time, we're all the same.
Right.
Definitely all same at the end of the day.
Right. Except for Shrimp. That motherfucker's on another level.
He's exclusive.
Right.
Now, Shrimpy. Shout out to Shrimpy.
What advice can you give to up-and-coming artists and, like, radio personalities, DJs? Because now...
Don't look at anybody else.
No?
No, fuck everybody. I don't listen to nobody. I don't listen to radio. I don't to other people's stuff.
You're not the first person to say that.
Right.
You're not the first person.
You gotta have a definitive style. And
yes.
Where does it come from? It comes from within. If you're a guy, it comes from your nutsack, from your balls. All right?
And if you're a girl,
what you do.
If you're a girl,
it comes from your, whatever.
What was that called?
Comes from your tits.
Your little nipples.
But you gotta, it comes from your heart at the end of the day.
Okay.
So whatever it is that you love, you just do that 150,000,000%.
Bet.
And the universe will take care of the rest.
I like that.
You know?
I fucking like that shit.
Right.
Now, how did you guys link up?
I know this for a long time. That's
we know each other.
It's a long story.
Ages.
The way we re-linked up again is tragic. We could get it. This is another episode, you know.
I like that. I like the sound of that. Another episode.
Yeah, but this is my this is one of the realest and loyalest people I have ever met in my whole entire life. He's very genuine, and that's why we mesh, and that's why you know, people always see us together.
This the nigga.
You know, yeah, he's
that's why I say crispy bacon.
He's a better person than me.
Like that.
He keeps you humble.
Right, he's a great guy. Well, you know, I keep myself. Ignorant people get in a position of power or what people think is something great, like being a DJ, for instance, on the radio, or being an artist. Ignorant people will get big-headed. You know, if you're intelligent, then you get it. You know, and that will keep you humble. That will keep you humble. You look at people who are less fortunate with sympathy, even if they're hating on you on your page. Well, he doesn't know any better. You know, that's the way I see certain situations.
That's some real shit, man.
You know, so yeah, there's no reason to be big-headed. Why walk around a certain way, you know, because you've been blessed with things. People put me here in this position to begin with.
Can I tell you? I'm gonna tell you guys something. So I went to Miller's. I'm gonna say I'm a ballpark. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Miller's Ale House in Paramus. I'm gonna shout them out.
Place. She knows the place. Go ahead.
I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, I'm a ballpark, and I saw you guys. I saw Crispy. He acting like he didn't know me. I'm like,
son of a bitch.
Whatever. but time out. More importantly, I saw you. And I was like, oh my God,
did you?
But I was like, I can't go up to him. I was nervous, and I was like, I'm gonna just let it rock, you know. And I let it rock or whatever, and I was like, you know, because I listen to artists and they say like, okay, you know, I'm just trying to be with my family. I'm just trying to be.
That. That's some bullshit.
Whatever.
You trying to be something, motherfucker? You should have been a sanitation worker, a school teacher. You signed up for it, motherfucker. If you were in the limelight, you signed up for it. I don't care what it is. I hate hearing that shit. Don't go out. Get a private chef if you're that much of an asshole. You know what I mean? People come up to you because they like something that you do. They like your music or something. Then guess what? You owe it to them, you son of a bitch. Don't let me hear you say that, you dumb artist. I hate that shit.
Drop bombs on this motherfucker. It is true. Yes.
I cannot stand when people, that is being ungrateful. I'm with my daughter, man. Well, fuck you, you're an artist. You're not with your daughter and
I love that.
You're a taekwondo teacher, nigga. You're a fucking singer, bitch. Now take the picture. Shut the fuck up.
It's fucking refreshing to hear because it's like, you know, I want to be a fan, but I'm also very considerate.
No, man. Anybody comes up to me, I am flattered, and I will go out of my way. I will buy them a drink. You can ask Crispy. I've gone as far as buying people concert tickets. You know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful.
Damn, man.
This is.
I wish we could go back in time because, hello, I was geeking out.
I would have bought you a beer.
It was at Miller's?
Yeah, I was at Miller's Ale House in Paramus.
Did you actually go up to Crispy though?
I didn't know.
I don't think I even seen you.
I don't know if Chrissy was acting like he didn't know. I was with a bunch of just random people. He probably was like, that's not her. You know,
he definitely wasn't drunk because he don't drink.
Yeah, so
he was probably just hungry and into his, like, you know.
Princess is staring straight at me. Look at her. Princess is the man, even though she's a girl.
Yeah, she's the shit.
Women empowerment over here. But that's what's up, yo. I like that. I like that little thing that you did. That's what's up. So we're coming to the end of the session. And at the end of the fucking the chapter, episode, whatever you want to call it, we shout something out. No matter if it's something you want to, you know, tell people, yo, you should go eat this, you should go try this, you whatever it is, we shout this out. It looks like you need some time to think about it. Just shout something out. Shout something out.
People, you should eat everything and try everything in life. And you should love everybody.
A little more specific goal, you know?
And I'm not trying to be a fucking hipster, a tree hugger. I love fast cars and rock and roll, you know, but we must love one another. You know?
I appreciate that. I'm like, you know, holding my fist up, black love. But try to be
black
more.
Love. Fuck black. Every love. Black is the same as us.
I'm over it. Whatever you want to shout out.
Unity.
I'm an idiot?
No, he said.
Are you drinking Jack Daniels or am I drinking Jack Daniels?
I'm fucking drinking vodka because that's all this motherfucker has.
You better stop drinking that potato shit. I said unity. Unity.
Yo, unity. I thought he said, you an idiot.
Yo, man. You can roll the tape back if
that's
you
what
like.
I'm saying. We roll it back.
This is what fucking alcohol does to you.
You shot.
All right, therapy people. I think we need the fucking therapy at this point.
Exactly.
People listening out there.
No, time out. So you think about it.
He said unity.
No, what he wants to shout out. So let's go to Unity. You want to shout out Unity?
No, I said I want to shout out everything. Everybody just fucking love one another. That's it. That's a shout out. I shout people out for a living, man. Can't tell me how to shout out.
That's what you want to shout out?
I fucking have saluditos per night on my show. I can shout everybody out.
Martin Luther King.
Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. It's true, man.
Bet. I mean...
We love everybody, and that's it.
My shout out goes
I disagree with the whole lives.
The only person who's better than anybody in this world is called Shrimp.
Yep.
That's it.
And that goes my shout out to Shrimp.
That's it.
My shout outs to Shrimp.
Yo,
I respect the hustle.
You're handsome devil Shrimp, your little person.
We're definitely tagging him.
Oh yeah.
I tag Shrimp.
Who you shouting out?
Mine. Us. Fuck that. Shout out us. Therapeutic.degree.com.
I want to shout you guys out to you. Doing a good thing.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
I concur.
Sazón y fucking sofrito.
Sazón y sofrito. I concur. It's getting cold out there. That's mine.
And Crispy, shout out to him. We got the Big Deal Crispy YouTube.
Building.
Try to steal wallet. Where's the pisser, man?
Shout out to at Big Deal Crispy. Shout out to us. Therapy Without a Degree podcast. It's getting cold out there. If you do got somebody,
peace, love, unity, safely have fun, love one another.
Bet.
We out. Peace.